What is a woman famed Matt Walsh today shared a post on X that I absolutely have to respond to. This is what he said. Europe colonized the world by bringing civilization to uncivilized places. What's happening now is like a reverse colonization. The third world is bringing chaos and disorder to previously civilized places. It's colonization minus all the benefits. Colonization. That golden era of history when Europeans went to the rest of the world sharing their civilization. But let's take a closer look, shall we? First, let's talk about the benefits of colonization. Perhaps Matt is thinking of the introduction of smallpox to the Americas, which wiped out approximately 90% of the indigenous population. Or maybe he is reminiscing about the Belgian Congo, where King Leopold's regime resulted in the death of an estimated 10 million Congolese. Such civilization, that is. And let's not forget the British in India. The Bengal famine in 1943 alone exacerbated by British policies resulting in the deaths of up to 3 million people. Clearly bringing civilization to India was boon for the people starving to death. Or how about the Herero and Namakwa genocide, which is now in Namibia, and that was carried out by German colonial forces. It is often considered the first genocide of the 20th century, and it was done in the name of European civilization and, of course, materialistic science. How about Australia, where the so-called civilizing efforts included the stolen generations, where Aboriginal children were forcibly removed from their families to be educated in the ways of the Western society? Because nothing says civilization like cultural genocide and family destruction. So when Matt talks about colonization and its benefits, I have to wonder if he's just conveniently overlooking these small details. Surely they are small for him. Colonization didn't spread civilization. It spread death, destruction, and exploitation. Now let's address the idea of reverse colonization. The term suggests that the people from the global south moving to the global north is akin to the European colonization of the world. But there is a critical difference. Colonization was violent, coercive, and driven by a desire for economic exploitation and domination. Migration, on the other hand, is largely a result of people seeking safety, opportunities, and better life, often from the very regions destabilized by the colonial legacies or the global wars caused by the global north. In conclusion, romanticizing colonization as some benevolent act of bringing civilization to the uncivilized is not only historically inaccurate, but it's morally reprehensible. It dismisses the suffering of millions and ignores the brutal realities of what colonization truly entailed. So, Matt, if you want to talk about civilization, perhaps start by recognizing the humanity and contributions of all cultures and the horrific impacts of colonization on the rest of the world. Until then, let's leave the rose-tinted glasses of colonial nostalgia where they really belong. That is a trash can.